Hey everybody, welcome back to MAC Basketball on ESPN3. It's the IONA Gaels so far over the Quinnipiac Bobcats 41-34. I'm Vin Parise here with a special guest. Coaches Cure CF is an organization that started 7 years ago, and it's been college basketball's way of fighting the disease cystic fibrosis, and we're lucky enough to have one of the founders of that organization, John Judge, who along with his family heads up this organization. And John, talk to us, for the fans that do not know, the history and how this organization came about.
Well, then in 1995, our great nephew Alex was born, and 6 months after he was born, he was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. And, during the early years, we'd go to auctions, we'd go to art shows, and we'd try to raise money. Well, about 8 years ago, when Coach Kevin Willard was the coach and Pat Lyons was the athletic director, they met Alex. And Coach Willard came to my wife Monica and I and our son Jay and said, well, what can I do? I've got to do something. I love this kid. I really love this kid. And we came up with the idea of Coaches Cure CF, raise awareness through college basketball. And we're fortunate enough now to have 5 teams involved. We have the University of Albany, we have my alma mater and my son Jay and my wife Monica's alma mater, IONA College, Providence College, Seton Hall, and next year we'll be getting the University of Maine.
What's at the heart of cystic fibrosis, the actual disease that these patients have to deal with? Cystic
fibrosis is an inherited disease. 2 adults have children, both have to have the genetic defect. 1 out of 4 of their children will have the disease. So the disease actually affects the lungs, it affects the pancreas, and it can affect other organs in the body, the kidneys, the liver. The mucus in the lungs causes infections in the lungs, and therefore you lose lung capacity. When our nephew was born, his mother was told that he would probably make it to high school, but not to expect that he'd get out of college. Well, today he's 22 years old. And last year, the population of the CF community, for the first time in history, the average age is over 18.
Wow.
That's miraculous.
That is fantastic. We just saw Tim Kluse and the Iona coaches sitting on the bench in their sweatsuits. The Quinnipiac coaches jumped in as well. And, you do a great job heading up the New Jersey chapter for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. This has to be pretty cool. You guys have to be pretty proud to see all of these teams jumping on board.
We are. We're very proud of it. We'd like to thank all of those teams for jumping on board, and we're looking to increase the number of teams over the years.
Thank you so much. John Judge. To catch more, go to coachescurecf.org. We'll be back right after this.